Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started, here at Ivy Talks Podcast Network, we're doing a subscriber giveaway. We'll be doing a giveaway on the 1st and the 15th of every month for $50 for a random subscriber. All you have to do to enter is subscribe, comment on any video, and you'll be entered for a chance to win. And once you do it once, you're entered for life. And it's going to be on the 1st, 15th of every month. A random subscriber will be chosen to win $50. As you grow, that money will go up. So go ahead, subscribe, comment to enter. Enjoy the show.
We definitely making it work.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the NBA coverage. We are going over a series that just ended. The New York Knicks hands Celtics their fourth loss. They win series 4-2, and it was a very just absolute dominant.
No.
What?
BTA built to ass. That's
Yes.
what type of game it was.
Exactly, 100%. So we're gonna get straight into it with. I guess we'll just talk about the series as a whole. Obviously, New York Knicks came out 2 away games. They still 2 away. They still the 2 in Boston. It looked like it was a done deal. Boston comes out the first game against New York, and they get the dub. So 2-1, and the Boston Celtics were shooting the ball very, very, very poorly. I believe they were like 20-something% from the 3, because they're a team, like you've talked about, that live and die by the 3, and they were dying by the 3 the first 2 games. From game 3 to game 3, 4, and game 5, they shot about, I believe, 40-something%, maybe low 40s, high 30% from the 3. So they started to turn it around, and obviously Jason Tatum going out, and basically Knicks get up 3-1. It's hard to win 4 straight, regardless of who you're playing. It's hard to win 4 straight to come back and force a game 7, and with your best player and Jason Tatum being down, and I'm expecting in game 5, Derek White scores 34 points. You had a guy step up. You basically need a guy to step up every game, and it wasn't sustainable for Derek White to do that back-to-back or to do that 3 games in a row to win the series. And having a guy really step up to fill that spot is just not realistic, not sustainable. And New York Knicks get it handled. Calvin, what led to this success for the New York Knicks in taking down the defending champions in the Boston Celtics?
I mean, they just played team ball. I mean, I don't think it's what they did. I think it's what happened to the Celtics. Just having Jason Tatum go down and everything, because like you said, that game that he did get hurt and he was playing great.
He was on pace to break 40.
Yeah. So you take that into account, and then, I mean, you have Jaylen Brown. Like, I mean, he fouls in the 3rd quarter. Like, that's a done deal.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown fouls out.
That's a done deal right there, man. That your 2 leading scorers there are done, and then it's just like, who do you rely on? Who do you go to? Derek White? Like, he's just not that. I don't want to say he's not a bad player. He's a great player, but he's not the guy to.
He's not the guy you need to lean on to give you 30 a night.
Exactly.
He's not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's just unfortunate. Just Jason Tatum went down, and then Jaylen Brown did that. But I mean, man, we gotta talk about the Knicks though. But it's like, I want to go back over like each game and see how many people were in double digits from the team, because we know Jalen Brunson had to be in it, Josh Hart, Towns, and OG. Those are the 4 people that I know probably consistently were in double digits and everything over those games and everything. And like I said, when you have 4 dudes or 5 guys that are at least in double digits, and maybe like 2 of those people are in the 20 points, that's tough to beat. That's really tough to beat, in my opinion, man. So, yeah, that's really all I got to say. I mean, shouts out to the Knicks. I think the Knicks are, the Knicks are back, man. They are definitely back. So,
yeah, so while I'm getting those numbers on those averages for the Knicks, I do know for this last game, they had a plethora of multiple guys, and not only double digits, but in, where is it at? Not only in double digits, but they had multiple guys and scoring 20 points or more. So if we go here, we had Josh Hart, 24 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Whereas Josh Hart, we talked about, is the glue to that team. The way he attacks the rim in terms of crashing the boards on defense. He's crucial. He's
He's very smart with the ball too.
Very smart with the ball. He makes plenty of those like non-stat plays. Those very important plays that aren't going to show up on a stat. Whether it's hustle plays, he makes a ton of those that are crucial for the New York Knicks. You had wait. What's today's date?
16.
Okay, I was on the wrong day. I'm on the wrong day. Josh Hart had a triple-double. 10 points.
Hold on, what game?
This is today.
Okay.
This is the game 6 where the Knicks won. Josh Hart had 10 points, 11 rebounds, 11 assists. Anunoby had 23 points. Karl Towns had 21 points, 12 rebounds, double-double. Brunson had 23 points. Bridges had 22 points. And then McBride had 10, but he also had a steal and a steal and a block. And then one of those steals one of those blocks was in a crucial time in the game. Obviously, that last steal, like those toward the end, didn't really count for nothing. But like you said, it was not only did your key players step up, but your others stepped up as well. Mm-hmm. And then we all know defense leads to offense, and so averages for the series. Like, okay, here we go. The starters. This is the averages for the series for this whole series. Jalen Brunson averaged 29 points a game.
Damn, bro.
With 7.8 assists. Karl Towns averaged 25 and 12 rebounds. OG 17.9 points. Bridges 15.5. Josh Hart 13.9 with 8 rebounds and 5.6 assists. So that's your starters right there. For the Boston Celtics, Tatum averaged 30, Brown averaged 25, Derek White 19, Drew Holiday 12, Al Horford 6. So just the averages, like you're saying, double digit. You had all starters. Because I believe that's the starting line. You have all starters averaging at least basically 14 points or higher, and 2 guys averaging 25 plus, and a guy averaging high 20s.
Your shortest dude on the team is putting up numbers, bro. That's fucking crazy. He's not even. They say he's 6 foot, but he ain't really 6 foot, bro. He's like 5'11".
Yeah,
that's tough. That's so tough.
And we were talking about this before we started the pod. I think if the Knicks can play at this level that we saw today, which is, it's easier said than done. But if Knicks show up and play their best basketball, they have a legitimate shot at winning the NBA championship.
Yeah.
A legitimate shot.
Yeah. Yeah, man, this next series, though, man, this next series is going to be interesting because it's 2 teams that play really, really great basketball.
Yeah.
That play, like, it's not like, 2 people, like the Celtics, like, are the leading scorers and everything. Like, Jason and, like, Jaylen Brown combined for, like, 60 or 70 points or some shit. It's like, nah, bro, like, your four starters and everything can literally bring in probably damn near 70 points between all 4 of them.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. So we gonna see.
Real quick, let's talk about, now that we know who the Pacers are going to play. It's going to be the Pacers and it's going to be the New York Knicks. What are you looking forward to matchup wise? You want to know where I think it comes down to?
Dude, that's a tough one because, like I said before, it's like Halliburton he's a great assist player. I don't know if he's going to have to be a little bit more aggressive on scoring and everything because it's a mismatch. He's 6'5" going against Jalen Brunson. That's like listed as 6 foot. You know what I'm saying? Just a height wise and everything. What I can see maybe New York struggling with, if they go small ball, because you got Siakam, you got Turner, and then you got Obi Toppin too as well. Mm-hmm. They may struggle on the offensive boards just a tad bit, just because. Actually, I don't know now because you got Mitchell Robinson and you got Karl Towns. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe this is where like the bigs really do show out in everything. This series and everything.
I was gonna say I think it's gonna come down to matchup wise between your OG Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson, Karl Anthony Towns, and it's going to be like your Miles Turner, Pascal Siakam, and your like Obi Toppins. So your 4 and 5 switch outs with going into the bench with your basically your starting 4, your starting 5, and your rotation 4/5. Where it's a small lineup, because with a small lineup you can go Siakam at the 5, Obi Toppin at the 4. With your small lineup for the Knicks, you go Karl Anthony Towns at the 5, you go OG Anunoby at the 4, or you go big Karl Anthony Towns at the 4, Miles Mitchell Robinson at the 5. For the Pacers, you put Siakam at the 4, Miles Turner at the 5. That matchup between your big men and because Obi Toppin can also play like a small forward, or etc. I think that's where it's really going to come down to for this team.
You know,
for the matches for who wins this series for the Eastern Conference Finals.
You know who I think might be like the dude that has to play good on the Pacers?
Who?
Benedict Mathurin, that dude from Arizona. I think he has to show out. I think he has the best chance of really playing the best, or maybe just the best basketball right now, because I think he plays like the 2 or 3 or whatever. And but like I said, I don't know who's gonna guard. I don't know I think OG might guard him, and OG's a great defensive player. So
yeah.
I don't know, man. It's gonna be interesting to see how the matchups go. At first and everything, but yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting.
I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. And so the only series we have left that we're waiting on is Game 7 of OKC Denver Nuggets. The winner of that is going to play the Minnesota Timberwolves. When that series ends, we will drop an episode, and then after that, we will have the conference finals. We'll do an episode going over the matchups, and then we will just wait till those series ends, depending on how, if it's a sweep, it'll be faster. If it's Game 7, it might take a while. But we'll just do one episode going over the matchups mid-conference finals. Then we'll just wait till the series end for each one, do an episode for each if they're on different days. We'll do one for the matchup for the finals, and then we'll just wait till the finals are over. And we're going to be wrapping up that's this season of the NBA coverage. So again, we appreciate you guys for riding with us and watching and tuning in as this season has gone on. It's very exciting. Today is also the opening day for the WNBA. So that means I will be at least dropping here at the network. We will be dropping starting season 2 of the WNBA coverage. So if you like to stay tuned in and up to date on WNBA, we'll be dropping those once a week now the season started, as the NBA is coming to a close. Again, we appreciate you guys for watching. We only got a few episodes left, but we appreciate it. We'll catch you guys next time.